Two AL East rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays against the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Major League Baseball 2K11.
One of the great stoppers, the guy who gets a win when you need it most. Today, the starter, Roy Halladay. Downtown Toronto is the site. This is the Rogers Center. This is where the Blue Jays play. 2K Sports presents our MLB broadcast. So great to have you with us. First month of the season coming to a close. Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Tampa Bay lineup?
Well, you know, just when you face Roy Halladay, you have to be aggressive early in the count because when he gets into that sequence of pitches, he's unhittable.
The Rays lineup looks like this. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, Adam Jones is a guy that has the potential to be one of the better players in all of baseball. He has decent power. Not great plate discipline, though. He doesn't walk a lot. He's a free swinger. If he can figure out a way to control the strike zone a little more and get pitches that he can handle, this kid could be an all-star for a lot of years.
Play ball! And Crawford's in the box. It was the Rays taking the win yesterday. In charge here in this series, a chance to sweep 3-0 if they can get the win against Toronto. Swung on line to right center field. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And he'll stop at third. That's a three-bagger.
Well, this is the way you want to kick off an inning right here. He hits the ball right out of the box. He's thinking triple, and that's what he gets.
Runner on third with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. Gets another one down. That'll score a run.
Well, with one run already across the board and nobody out, this has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn. So, John, any individual stand out?
Well, Vernon Wells' defense is very underrated. People don't understand that because of the offensive numbers he puts up, they overlook his defense. But he's just as valuable on that side of the ball as he is on the offensive side. Takes a lot of hits away from players. Still possesses, at his age, a pretty good throwing arm, too.
No one out and a runner on first. And Halladay gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, listen, the one thing with a good sinker ball, a pitcher can be aggressive, and he's aggressive with his. He really could be a one-pitch pitcher with this sinker.
Here's the delivery, and that's on the black for a called strike, 0-2. And you really love having a sinker baller like this, Steve, on your staff to eliminate that home run ball.
Well, it also allows him to log innings because it's not real taxing on his arm.
Ball. Tried to get him to follow the sinker, but it's 1-2.
And when he can keep that thing down and away, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The 1-2 on its way.
Ball two.
Good patience, Davis letting it go by. Pretty good eye. The count is even. Outside for a ball, and it's full, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
The 3-2 pitch, and he pops it up. Should have room back there. One away. Now our State Farm sponsored look at how the league home run pace was set last year. There you see Bautista. He's number 1.
Well, just big-time power last year from this gentleman. He showed what he could do last year. When a pitcher made a mistake, he didn't foul it off. He put it up in the seats where it belonged. That's why he's a top home run hitter last year in all baseball.
And it's Jose Bautista in the box now. Looking back to last season, he had a .282 average against the Blue Jays at Rogers Center. And Halladay gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
2010 home run king Jose Bautista. Who'd have thought it coming into the season? But once he got on a roll, he continued. But you have to remember, in 2009, the last month of the season, he hit 10 home runs, so the potential was always there.
Good sinker that time, but it's ruled a ball, 1-2. And for Jose Bautista, it was all about timing. Picking up the front foot, when to set it down. He went to winter ball after 09. He got that timing down, came back into the season. 54 homers, 124 RBIs.
I tell you what, I know we can try to explain away what happened, but I find it hard to believe. I mean, the guy hit the most he'd ever hit before was 16 home runs in a season, and he jumps up to 54. Now, certainly was in better shape and changed his swing, but that's a huge differential.
Bautista, the ground ball. The second for one. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him.
He makes a nice play to get the lead runner at second base with a strong, accurate throw. Good footwork. They just couldn't get the double play.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury at the plate. Two outs and a man on first. He deals. Ground ball Ellsbury. Alomar. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. Tampa leads it 1-0. Going to be Clay Buccholz on the mound. For Tampa Bay, he'll be starting. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking about?
Clay Buccholz is starting to figure out what he's going to be as a pitcher. As he starts to trust that fastball more, he's going to get more strikeouts because his secondary stuff is unhittable, but everything has to start off the fastball.
Buccholz delivers the 1-0 pitch. Cutter, low, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Buries that one in there at the knees. 2-1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch, a bullet taken for a called strike two.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Line shot into center field. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, center fielder that hits in the middle of the lineup and produces home runs and RBIs, Vernon Wells is the guy you want to keep an eye on here today. He has that power bat. Anytime you make a mistake, especially middle in, he'll take you out of the ballpark, and he'll win games for you with his glove and with his bat.
We've got a chance to check out the Rays on defense as they'll be outfielding. Any picks, John?
Well, keep your eye on Alexi Ramirez, a guy that can do a lot of things on a baseball field, but he makes the routine play. We all know that. But watch him when he goes in the hole, and when he sets himself and he throws with that rocket arm, it's a thing of beauty.
A runner on first, no outs. The pitch from Buccholz. And he lays off one that's right down the middle. 0-1.
Well, the hitter's got to regret that one. He missed his pitch right down the heart of the plate. Four-seam fastball. That hurts.
Wells takes it up high. He's gone 5 for 22 lifetime against Buccholz. The 1-1 now. And it's a called strike to Wells.
With that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer it.
Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. Two-two pitch. Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. He's running, heading for second. And Wells fights off yet another in this at-bat.
Well, to me, the advantage right now is in the hitter's hands. He just threw his best fastball right there. Thought he had it in a good spot, but the hitter fouled it off to keep alive. Advantage hitter.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Well, they climbed the ladder with the fastball, and he just couldn't catch up to that high heater.
Here's how the Eastern Division race is looking as April winds down, courtesy of State Farm. Yankees in first place. In the second spot, it's the Orioles. Red Sox in third. Fourth place, the Blue Jays. And it's the Rays in the last slot.
Well, this Tampa Bay team has just not been able to live up to the challenges this season. And it's developed into a very disappointing year, both for the organization and for their fans.
Swing and a high drive. This could be trouble. Gone! A two-run homer. Great turnaround for them. A two-run homer. They lead by one.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first to put the pressure on. It's all about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
Base is empty with one away. The pitch from Buccholz. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1. Steve, they wanted to get out in front. Now with a chance to continue here and maybe build up a little padding.
Well, listen, you fell behind on the top half of the inning. You're able to take the lead back here. Now you want to start extending because you know your pitcher may be struggling today.
Just what they're going to be looking at here. Pile those runs up. 1-0 is a curve and a called strike.
That's a great pitch right there. That 12-6 downer curveball on the outside corner. Not much he could do with that one.
And he gets under that one. Out recorded by Santana. That's the second out of the inning.
This one goes right up the chute. Sometimes it's hard for a catcher to gauge these sorts of pop-ups, but he had no problem with it.
And Bell's in the box. Two outs, base is empty. The pitch from Buccholz, too high. That will be a call ball. Here's the 1-0. Slider waved at, missed. 1-1.
Well, a great pitch and a great strike right there to get that pitch down and away. Look, if you can throw it out there consistently, you keep doing it, you're going to have a lot of success.
1-1 on the way. Slider just off the black that time. 2-1.
Well, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a rocket toward short. And with 2 down, they've got a man on board. And here's what's happening this Tuesday. It'll be Prince Fielder and the Milwaukee Brewers. They'll host the Cincinnati Reds. Start time is 8 o'clock Eastern. And in the batter's box, it's Carter.
Well, Gary, you can look at it a couple ways. You can say, look, we've got the lead. Let's play for another big hit here. Or you can turn it on, put the pedal to the metal, and keep the offense going. I want to see him run. I think this is the time to get him going.
And Davis will try and hold him there. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0.
Well, what a tough first inning right here. Up over 20 pitches and really having some issues with his control.
The pitch. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
After another ball right there, the batter's at the full advantage. 3-0 count. I'm turning him loose right here.
Swung on and ripped towards second. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. 6th in triples, 9th in hitting with runners in scoring position, and they're in the top 10 in base on balls. And a real strength for any club that even if you're not hitting on a given day, if you work the count, you can get runners on and get base runners in scoring position.
Griffin up now. Two men on and 2 men out. Liner between first and second. And he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them.
The defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
Fernandez settling in. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
On the way. Changeup stays outside, and it's even at 1. Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Good movement there, but it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
There's a swing and a line drive. And he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them. A run scores.
They're just teeing off right now. 4 straight hits, and clearly this offense is locked in.
Borders at the plate now. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
2 outs, bases loaded. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. And it doesn't hurt to get that starter to throw a few pitches either.
Well, he's going to need to settle down a little bit here so he can stick around later in the game.
He delivers. That swung on and grounded up the middle. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Well, it's a battered and bruised pitcher you're looking at. That half inning is over, but it took its toll. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. A win in their last contest for the Rays. In charge here in this series, a chance to sweep 3-0 if they can get the win against Toronto. Halladay with the delivery. Watches a curve in there for strike one. Looking at that extra inning victory they had, the offense came through for them in the 11th.
Well, it was a battle all game long, but something had to give, and what gave was a win.
A line drive towards the hole, and it's through. That's a base hit for Longoria. And that'll bring up Carlos Santana. Now a look at the teams who generated the most runs last year, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Yankees. The Red Sox in second. The Rays third. Rangers fourth. And we've got the Twins, who are number 5.
Well, the thing you ask your team, the manager and the hitting coach, is, look, guys, get us some runs. This team does it as good as anyone in the league last year, and they just love to get on base, make things happen with speed, but they can also take it out of the ballpark.
With good speed now at first base, Gary, they're going to have to at least keep an eye on him. Even though they've got the lead, they've got to watch him because they might try to steal to get back into this game.
Halladay with the delivery. Swung on, makes contact. Carter, one away. And Adam Jones digs in with one away. 243 hitter last year against the Blue Jays here in Toronto. And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1.
2010, the Rays go back to the playoffs within that window with their good young pitching and good young position players, making a run to try to get to another World Series. They came up a little short on that goal, though.
Halladay delivers the strike, and it's now 0-2. Well, the real core of that team with Tampa Bay is no longer what it was. We'll see how they react to that.
Well, Gary, they're always good at rebuilding from within. Good young talent from within, but you're right. They may have to go through some growing pains this season before they figure it out.
And taken outside by Jones for a ball. This one's grounded foul wide of first. The 1-2 from Halladay. Big swing and a miss for Adam Jones. That'll send him back. Strike 3.
A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
And a runner on for Alexei Ramirez. Last year, just 1 for 11 off the Blue Jays on the road. Here's the pitch. Ramirez, ground ball. Griffin throws on to first. Side is retired. Now we see a good inning here from Roy Halladay. Boy, is he tightening up his control now. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. Alomar gets a shot here. He's going to start the second for the home team. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. And it's Vernon Wells at the plate.
Boy, when you finish 4th place in your division, you feel like, boy, what a bad year, what a wasted year. But not for the Blue Jays. I mean, they had a winning record and played very well. They just happened to be in the stacked AL East.
Nobody on base, one away. And Wells settles in, first pitch. And Buccholz misses. That one's going to be low. Telling you about the Jays against the East, they almost had a perfect number against the Orioles. They won 15 of 18.
Well, everybody kind of does well against the Orioles. It's the Red Sox that they struggle against, going 6-12. You know what I mean, Gary?
Unfortunately, yes. And so Wells retired. And mark your calendars. This Friday, it's going to be Chase Utley and the Philadelphia Phillies. They'll be playing host to the visiting New York Mets. It's going to get underway at 7 Eastern. Barfield at the plate. Homered back in the first inning. Two outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Strike one. Strike two. Buccholz in control now. He's got a few pitches to play with here. Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. Goes quickly for Clay Buccholz. That's a 1-2-3. He's back in good form now. No runs in the second. A little shaky in the first. Third inning coming up. Leadoff hitter Carl Crawford.
You saw their last game. You saw what a big part of their offense he was, contributing with 3 base hits.
Here's Crawford's first look. And Halladay gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Here it comes. And Carl Crawford looks at that one. That's for a ball. It'll even it up. Average for him last year, .226 against the Blue Jays. Crawford will foul that one away. The 1-2 from Halladay. You're out. Strike 3. Carl Crawford goes down and didn't even get a swing on it.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it. Good late movement on this sinker ball, sinking it away from the hitter exactly where he wanted it. Hitter opened up too soon, just didn't see it. He struck him out.
And here's Robinson Cano.
Well, everybody in baseball knew that Roy Halladay was one of the special pitchers going in Major League Baseball, but a lot of questions about what would he be able to do in the postseason. Well, question answered in his first postseason start when he threw a no-hitter against the Cincinnati Reds.
Cano watches it for a strike. And certainly Halladay, guys, is recognized as somebody everybody wanted to pick up. He is, despite the fact all the postseason wasn't good, the guy you want on the mound in big games.
You know, John, I'm with you. When you have a pitcher who knows he's under pressure and there's great expectations and he throws his best, that tells you so much about what's inside of him.
Good rip at that one, but he misses 1 and 2. Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
Looking to build offensively off his last game where he had a couple of RBIs and trying to carry that into this one as well.
And this is popped up on the left side. That's 2 gone. Here's how the Eastern Division race is looking as April winds down, courtesy of State Farm. In first place, it's the Yankees. In the second spot, it's the Orioles. Red Sox in third. Fourth place, the Blue Jays. And it's the Rays in the last slot. And Chris Davis to bat. His team's leader in RBIs and great production. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's Davis's first look. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Halladay, 0-1.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
He deals. Good patience. Davis letting it go by. Pretty good eye. The count is even.
You know, movement, deception, velocity. He has all of those with his sinker ball, and boy, it is an effective pitch.
Here's the pitch. Davis making contact, but he'll foul that one away.
Foul!
The 1-2 from Halladay. And Chris Davis comes up without contact. Strike 3. That'll set him down. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Toronto not letting this lead go. Heart of the order due to bat next. And Delgado's batting. Popped out in foul territory last time. The first pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. One away. Now look at the teams who led the league in extra base hits last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Blue Jays #1. The Red Sox in second. In third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Twins. And at #5 on the list, the Rays.
Well, look for the ball to be rattled around in the gaps in this game. The balls are going to be hitting the wall. Extra base hits galore with these two teams. Two of the best at it last year in the league. And I tell you what, these guys love to hit the ball in the gaps and get in scoring position with one swing of the bat.
Called strike. Buccholz takes it to 0-1. Here's the delivery. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. It's up against the wall on a bounce. He's heading for third. And he stops at third. That's a triple and 1 out.
Or when he shoots this one toward the wall, you know he's thinking 3 all the way. And with his speed, he makes it there easily. Now, with only 1 out, the manager has a big decision how they're going to pitch to this next guy.
Only 1 out. Runner on at third. Now the first pitch. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
A big break on this curveball. He starts it in the strike zone, but it falls right out of the zone. Good eye by the hitter not to chase it.
The 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Swung on. It's hit. This one towards Crawford. Here comes the runner for the plate. He throws, and that will bring a run in.
I'll tell you what, he's out there. You can count on him maybe to drive the ball to the wall, but instead, they'll take it. Productive out, picking up a run.
Base is empty with 2 outs. The pitch from Buccholz. Cutter just misses. 1-0.
This pitcher relies on the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate. ...1-0 on the way. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
And it will take a lot of patience because of that movement you were talking about, Steve, to lay off that cutter.
Well, it's so difficult to do it because the pitch that starts over the plate can run in on your hands and make it very difficult to connect.
Hot shot towards the hole. Throws to first, side is retired. They pick up a run on one hit, nobody left. Toronto up 3. And it is not a warm day by any means. Scarves, winter jackets out. Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. This is a swing, hit in the air. And that will put Bautista on first. And that'll bring up Jacoby Ellsbury.
Let's take a peek back now at how Jose Bautista performed last season. First in walks, first in home runs, and he was an RBI machine, ranking 3rd in the league in RBIs, getting the job done on the clutch and driving in some key runs for his team.
He's in his 5th season. A runner on first, no outs. Here's the first pitch. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Halladay, 0-1. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect. Big breaking ball misses, 1-2.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count. Here's the pitch. Cutter just about froze him, but it's full now.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
Hit sharply towards the hole, and there's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play. And it's Evan Longoria. One away.
You know what you like about a young player is he understands what's going on. And when he had a beef with the city of Tampa for fans not showing up down the stretch for their playoff run, that really sends a message to the other guys on the team that he's not going to sit back and let bad things happen to his squad.
And here's the pitch to Longoria. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1. Evan Longoria is not going to stay silent when he thinks something is wrong that affects his team, and you really can't blame him for speaking out. I mean, they won the American League East and couldn't fill the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reality is he was just speaking the truth, and you would think with a winning team down there that the fans would come out and support them, especially going to the playoffs. They do it in New York, they do it in Boston, but they're just not doing it in Tampa.
And Halladay's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Well, he didn't chase that one. That pitch down and away. Good movement on the cut fastball. He just laid off of it. It's a pitch with 2 strikes. You better be swinging at, though.
The 2-1 pitch. And now Longoria's ahead on the count, 3-1. Last year, 265 against the Blue Jays at Rogers Center. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. Here's Bautista heading home. And he gets there all the way from first.
Well, you see the pitch down to the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
Carlos Santana would like to knock in a run right here. You know, creep back into ball games when you're at this stage of it, and right now that's what they're doing.
Gary, that last at-bat is exactly the kind of at-bat that they needed. Quality, professional approach, putting it in play. Now they're in a position maybe to tie this thing up early on.
Here's the first pitch to Santana. And a strike. Halladay catches him looking. You know they're going to have another hit or two, Steve, but when you're hitting like this, your confidence level starts going up.
Gary, you just don't want the other team to run away from you. So at this point in the game, reduce the deficit, get it close, understanding you got plenty of time left.
Curveball too far inside, a little hot to get out of the way.
Well, pitchers like to throw in off the plate. If it's not a strike, then you want to send a message to the hitter to back up. It allows you to open up the outer third of the plate now.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. This one's going to be fielded by Wells. And he gets over to take care of business. That will hold the runner at second. Triples last year, the leaders, sure. State Farm brings it to us.
I'll tell you what, speed puts so much pressure on the defense, and these guys can certainly do that as they force the other team to quickly make decisions and make plays and try to shut down a running game.
Here's Adam Jones with 2 away. His lifetime average, 261 off Roy Halladay. And the pitch to Jones. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1.
Looking for the ground ball out, trying to get the hitter to roll over on it. Throws that sinker on the outside corner.
Halladay with the delivery. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2. Tried to get him to go after that curve. 1-2.
They thought maybe the hitter was going to open up to the plate. They went with the soft pitch, the curveball down and away, but he couldn't chase.
Big swing and a miss for Adam Jones. That'll send him back. Strike 3. Well, they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Nice job by the Rays. They've got to work their way back, and they've started. Fernandez at the plate, singled home a run in his last at bat. The pitch from Buccholz. Cutter misses badly. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Change up low. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball low. 3-0.
A lot of managers are hesitant to turn their guys loose 3-0, but I say let it fly. This might be the best pitch he sees in the whole at bat.
Fastball, that's over for a strike. 3-1.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Change up, swung on and missed. 3-2. And here's the 3-2. And the leadoff man's job, get on base. He does it there with ball 4.
Walking the leadoff man, it's not a good sign.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
Runner on first base, nobody out. And here's the first one. There's a swing and a liner. Hit 0 for 1. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it.
You know, sometimes you have to hit them where they're not, and that was a shot right there, but they hit it right to the second baseman for an out. Well, Gary, you can look at it a couple ways. You can say, look, we've got the lead. Let's play for another big hit here. Or you can turn it on, put the pedal to the metal, and keep the offense going. I want to see him run. I think this is the time to get him going.
Here's the 0-1 pitch by Buccholz. Good movement to that cutter, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, the hitter's dug himself a pretty deep hole right here. Let's see if he can battle himself out of it.
A line drive toward short. To second for 1. And a deuce, a double play. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Blue Jays 4. Rays 2. And it's Alexei Ramirez now to lead it off. Ramirez will foul that one away. Ground ball. Gloved by Delgado.
You're out.
And out number 1 as he steps on the base.
Well, we're not too far along into the baseball season so far, but let's take a look at how the Rays have done so far in comparison to the rest of the American League. First in doubles, third most in hits, and a pitching staff that has power stuff that can hit their spots, showing they can get it done. Top 5 ranking in strikeouts. Power arms on this staff.
And it's Kyle Crawford at the plate.
4th straight appearance in the All-Star game for Carl Crawford. He's become one of these guys that you'll see in the Midsummer Classic for years to come.
1 out, nobody on. Here's Crawford's first look. And Halladay misses outside. That's taken for a ball. And as nice as recognition is, John, for Kyle Crawford, the talk should be about MVP probably. I mean, this guy's one of the best players on a very good team.
Yeah, I think because he doesn't hit home runs, people kind of dismiss that. But Gary, I'm with you. He impacts the game in so many different ways to help his team win. He does it defensively, getting on base with hits. He can drive the ball and steal bases and scores a ton of runs.
The pitch. And he swings right through that one. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Crawford will foul that one away. And that's another foul ball.
Foul!
Cutter runs in. Yikes! That just about took his head off.
Oftentimes a pitch like this, in on the plate, backing the hitter up, is a setup pitch for the next one to go away. Let's see if he throws it there.
Payoff pitch. And the curveball, it's in there. Struck him out. 2 down now.
Now this curveball just drops right off the table. The hitter thought he had a beat on it, then he gave up as it breaks into the strike zone.
And Robinson Cano to bat. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. Two outs, bases empty. And Cano ready for the first pitch. That's a ball. Halladay misses.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
Pitch on the way. 1-0 pitch. That's a cutter in there. 1-1.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
1-1 pitch. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And when he can keep that thing down and away, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit up the middle. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. And that's going to bring Chris Davis to the plate.
Now let's take a quick look back to last year and the numbers that Robbie Cano put up. Second best in base hits, fifth in batting average, and he was also ranked in the top 5 in on-base percentage. A real asset for his team to give his team a chance to score runs and have the run producers drive them in.
Two outs and a man on first. Here's the pitch. That swung on and flied to right. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So Roy Halladay out of the inning. He's still looking to preserve the lead for the win. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. Leading it off is Vernon Wells. And Wells settles in. First pitch. Called strike. Buccholz takes it to 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. 6th in triples, 9th in hitting with runners in scoring position, and they're in the top 10 in base on balls. And a real strength for any club that even if you're not hitting on a given day, if you work the count, you can get runners on and get base runners in scoring position.
Barfield at the plate.
And the cause of concern for the Florida Marlins is Josh Johnson had to have his season cut short because of back problems. But look, that was just a precautionary thing. He's going to string together another impressive season and put himself in the Cy Young race.
Barfield at the plate. Josh Johnson, and a lot of people wouldn't realize this, 2.3 ERA was the second best in the National League, Steve. Think about that.
He's a workhorse, too. He's got great movement on that two-seam fastball, an explosive slider as well. He can break a lot of bats, and he's a presence on the mound. He does so many things well. He just needs to stay on the mound.
Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Two-1 offering from Johnson. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today.
I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in home runs, first in slugging percentage, and when you look at their offense, doubles were the name of the game, ranked second in doubles in the league. That ability to end up on second base, putting themselves in scoring position as batters.
And Delgado's batting. One out, runner on at first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down. Delgado's got first base. He's on his way to third. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Look, Gary, I didn't think he was going to try to go to third base there, but I like the aggressiveness. And now he's in scoring position. He can score in so many additional ways.
And Bell's in the box. He tripled and scored last time through. 2 men on, 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Back up the middle. That'll be a base hit and an RBI.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ballgame. 3 hits right now so far. And it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
And in the batter's box, it's Carter. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
You know, after giving up runs like that, this is where the pitcher has to bow his neck and shut down the opponent. Damage control.
This is where you begin to wonder whether this game is going to start slipping away or not. Johnson with a windup. Slider misses badly with it. 1-0.
Well, Gary, that's a slider down and away, and it just slides out of the strike zone. The best hitters in the game lay off it because they know if they put it in play, it's an out.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
Great hitting or poor pitching, I'm not sure which. He may be running out of gas, but that's now 4 straight hits against him. Not looking real good.
Griffin up now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Three on and 1 out. And here's the first one. Ball. Slider just misses. 1-0. And Santana sets up his target. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0.
Well, this is no time right here to try to nibble on the corners. You've got to throw a pitch down the middle and hope you can get the hitter to get himself out. If you make a quality pitch, you can get out of this inning. If you don't, you're going to get hurt.
He waves at that fastball. 2-1. Hard grounded to short. It's scooped up. Ramirez for 1. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1. And he has driven home the run with a base hit. Here's what the Rays have in store. They wrap up the series with Toronto today. They'll have tomorrow off. After that, they meet up with Joe Mauer, a road series facing the Twins, a team that will definitely give them a competitive series. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And they'll be going up against Sean Figgins and the Angels. Great series there. Two men on, 2 men out. Now the first pitch. Strike 1. And that's in there. Johnson ahead, 0-1.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one. And
here's the delivery. Changeup stays outside, and it's even at 1.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
Frozen on the changeup, and it's 1-2 now.
Now, changeup is one thing, but if you leave it over the heart of the plate, you're going to get hurt.
Outside, 2-2 now. On the way. And that misses the outside corner. It'll run it full, 3-2.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
And on a full count, struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. It's the Blue Jays by 4. Cleanup batter due up next. Jose Bautista now will stand in. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. And a strike. Halladay catches him looking.
Pitching isn't just about velocity. It's also about location and movement. Look at the movement on this pitch. Awfully tough to hit.
Here it comes. Ball. Jose Bautista watches that one go by. A ball evens the count.
Now, teammates got to be feeling pretty good about him right now coming to the plate, knowing he's coming off of his last game when he hit one out of the ballpark, taking advantage of the pitcher being in trouble.
Sinker can't find the zone. 2-1. Last year, 1 for 3 off Roy Halladay. Outside as Bautista will take it for a ball.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
What an explosive bat he's got. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a line to left. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. And that'll bring up Jacoby Ellsbury.
Obviously, he's a major force in this lineup. They want people to get on base in front of him so he can hit it out of the park.
And the Blue Jays losing yesterday. And the focus for them, reversing the trend of the first 2, try and prevent the sweep against the Rays. Bautista's on at first. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. And they lost that last one, 11 innings.
And a lot of wear and tear on that bullpen, and it was just too much for him in those extra innings.
Ready with a 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
1-2 pitch coming. Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
Here's the pitch. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
Full count pitch. Cannot get a swing on that one. Jacoby Ellsbury is a strikeout victim.
He just reared back and chucked it, gave him his best fastball right there, threw it right at the knees. See you later.
And it's Evan Longoria. One away. He's hit .304 lifetime against the Jays. And here's the pitch to Longoria. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. The slide, and he is in there, safe. Boy, this is a good opening for this Tampa Bay offense.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far, and it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here's the first pitch to Santana. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
The pitch. And Carlos Santana lets it go by. Count is even. It's hit foul by Santana. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Over to second for 1. And the double play. They got them both. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Toronto not letting this lead go. Borders in the box now. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. First pitch. Watches that one up there. Called strike 1. And he watches the low pitch from Johnson.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, and the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
Strike 2 with a swing and a miss on a fastball. Fastball low for a ball. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. That misses below the knees. That'll run us to the full 3-2 count.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
Alomar in the batter's box.
And the cause of concern for the Florida Marlins is Josh Johnson had to have his season cut short because of back problems. But look, that was just a precautionary thing. He's going to string together another impressive season and put himself in the Cy Young race.
One out, nobody on. Here's the delivery. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. Josh Johnson, and a lot of people wouldn't realize this, 2.3 ERA was the second best in the National League, Steve. Think about that.
He's a workhorse, too. He's got great movement on that 2-seam fastball, an explosive slider as well. He can break a lot of bats, and he's a presence on the mound. He does so many things well. He just needs to stay on the mound.
Lined up the middle, fielded by Ramirez. On to first, 2 away.
I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in home runs, 6th in runs scored, and they were in the top 10 in triples, really showing that aggressiveness out of the batter's box, thinking 3 when they hit the ball in the gap.
So Vernon Wells, he'll try and keep it going. He leads the team in average and runs. And Wells settles in, first pitch. Strike one, and Johnson gets him swinging.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
And it's 0-2. Wells is going to move up a little on the plate.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2.
Well, this would be a perfect pitch if it stayed in the zone. This slider just slid right out of the zone, just off the bottom outside corner.
The pitch. Good eye by Vernon Wells, staying away from that one, and we're even. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2. Wells digging in. Here's the delivery. And this is a slider in there called strike 3. That'll do it. No runs, no hits, nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. So Adam Jones leading it off. 243 hitter last year against the Blue Jays here in Toronto. And the pitch to Jones. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1.
Well, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
And Adam Jones looks at that one. That's going to be a ball, evening the count. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Carter does get to it.
A lot of good baseball being played in the American League. Let's take a look at where the Tampa Bay Rays sit in the rankings right now. 3rd most in hits, 4th in strikeouts. They also show up in the top 5 in home runs in their league, showing that power is a major part of this club's offense, that ability to bang it over the wall.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. They take care of that one. And it's Carl Crawford now. Two outs and nobody on. Here's Crawford's first look. Swung on line to right center field. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his fourth plate appearance. That'll bring up Robinson Cano.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
Two outs and a man on first. And here's the pitch.
Ball.
Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Last year, the average for him, 171 against the Blue Jays at Rogers Center. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Now Cano, he may take one here.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
And Cano works that count to 3-1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
And he won't get the call here, so that'll be a free pass.
Well, he just keeps missing the strike zone, and patience on the hitter's part earns the base on balls. Now let's take a quick look back to last year and the numbers that Robbie Cano put up. Second best in base hits, 5th in batting average, and he was also ranked in the top 5 in on-base percentage. A real asset for his team to give his team a chance to score runs and have the run producers drive them in.
Cano's on at first. On at second is Crawford. And the pitch taken, first strike by Davis. In 7 at-bats last year, he picked up just 1 hit off the Blue Jays. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And that's out number 3. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. 7th inning up the stretch in Toronto. Things will start getting difficult with the 3rd man in the order lurking ahead. Barfield at the plate. Homered back in the 1st inning. Johnson with a windup. Fastball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that's just an absolutely great pitch. You wonder why the batter swung through it. If he can continue to throw that pitch right there, they're not going to hit that one today.
That's taken low for a ball. 2-1.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
The 2-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
And that puts the leadoff man on, ball 4.
That's not how he wanted to start this inning, Gary. He's going to be pitching the world of trouble if he can't find his control.
Here's how the Eastern Division race is looking as April winds down, courtesy of State Farm. In first place, it's the Yankees. The Orioles, second place. In third, the Red Sox. Jays in the 4-hole. And it's the Rays in the last slot.
Well, this Tampa Bay team has just not been able to live up to the challenges this season, and it's developed into a very disappointing year, both for the organization and for their fans.
And Johnson outside a bit. That'll be a ball. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that gets down. Delgado's got first base. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can. Steve, sometimes that pitch down the middle you want to drive. He chose to take it the other way.
Well, good piece of hitting. You don't have to always pull that ball. You think up the middle at first and then adjust accordingly. Outstanding adjustment.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch.
Strike one.
And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1. Pitch on the way. Bell, ground ball. And he's up with it. And there's one. And Johnson not going to get it there in time for 2. And he throws it away, and everybody's safe. And he throws it away. And in the batter's box, it's Carter. 2 for 2 in the game. Bell leading off second. First pitch to him. And he watches the low pitch from Johnson. The 1-0 pitch. Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
We have to remember these middle relievers, they're not used to coming in and throwing over 45 pitches, but that's where he's at right now. You might see his control run away from him a little bit right here.
Caught looking on a fastball. 3-1 now. And the fastball is over. 3-2 now.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
The 3-2 pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
A good break on a 90-mile-an-hour pitch.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
Griffin is the batter. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. Two outs and a runner on second. And here's the first one. And that's swung on and hit. And Jones, that'll do it as they put that one away. So they score a run, 1 hit, and leave a man on. Toronto by 5. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Jose Bautista's up. He's hitting .333 lifetime off Toronto. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, change up in there. 1-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the ninth to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Swing and a drive, deep left center. That's one away.
Looking back to last year, let's check out where the Tampa Bay Rays ranked in the American League. First in stolen bases, second in triples, and it's all about offense. When you're going to try to win ball games, you got to score runs. And third in the league in runs scored. Really shows that offense is a real asset for their team.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now. He hit a low 231 last year against the Blue Jays. One out, bases empty. And he starts Ellsbury out. Swinging a liner to left, and he gets his first base hit. Boy, is he going to be happy to see that drought over with. This has been a tough game. So that brings Evan Longoria to the plate.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy on first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time. You know what you like about a young player is he understands what's going on. And when he had a beef with the city of Tampa for fans not showing up down the stretch for their playoff run, that really sends a message to the other guys on the team that he's not going to sit back and let bad things happen to his squad.
One down, runner at first. And here's the pitch to Longoria. That's off the plate away, 1-0. Evan Longoria is not going to stay silent when he thinks something is wrong that affects his team, and you really can't blame him for speaking out. I mean, they won the American League East and couldn't fill the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reality is he was just speaking the truth, and you would think with a winning team down there that the fans.
Here's Ellsbury taking off. He is safe at second base. One pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. You're out. Fastball got him looking, 2 down. Boy, it took 4 pitches, no wasted time right there, and he got him.
What I liked the most was he was very deliberate with what he had to do. He knew he can go out of the strike zone to get the punch out, and that's what he did, getting him to swing.
Ellsbury, the runner at second. Here's the first pitch to Santana. Too low on that one for a ball, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Here's the pitch. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1. There's a swing and a liner. And that one's put away to retire the side. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Now, Blue Jays, home half of the 8th inning. Fernandez is up now. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. First pitch on the way. That ball swung on, contact made. Ellsbury to field. And he'll put that one away for out number 1. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Rays. They wrap up the series with Toronto today. They'll have tomorrow off. They'll continue their road trip for the next series, the Twins at Target Field. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. After that, they play host for a little payback against a certain team, the Los Angeles Angels. Borders gets a turn here. He's hitless thus far. Nobody on base, one away. Here's the first pitch.
Strike one.
And that's in there. Johnson ahead, 0-1.
Nobody on base right now with 1 out, and that's what you need. You need outs and maybe a break from base runners for a little bit here. How about a quick inning to get back in and score some runs?
The pitch doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Well, Gary, this guy has an outstanding slider. Such a tough pitch to hit. It almost needs a turn signal when it gets to the plate.
He makes contact, line drive. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Alomar is the batter. He bounced out his last time. One out, man on first. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, bring it down to give yourself a chance.
At the belt, the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0.
Well, if there's ever been a time they needed a ground ball double play, it is right here. I mean, you cannot let this offense keep going. You've got an out. You got a man on first base. Roll 2.
And that one misses outside. Ball 3.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch. Just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. That hard fastball away.
On the way. Fastball. That's over for a strike. 3-1.
The pitcher throws it right down the heart of the plate. 3-0 to get the strike, but he's lucky the take sign was on.
Now the 3-1. Hit sharply towards the hole. Now we're going to see Vernon Wells.
Well, he's coming off a 2-hit performance in his last outing, and even though they lost, it's a good sign that he's starting to swing it.
One out with runners at first and second. And Wells settles in. First pitch.
Ball.
And Johnson a little bit outside with that.
Runners on first and second, 1 out. They need a double play ball. They've got to get out of this jam. It's happened all game long, and they just have not been able to make the pitch they needed.
Ready with a 1-0. Swung on, liner to right. And he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. Johnson with a windup.
Ball.
And he lays off one low. 1-0.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
The 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1.
Well, he has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Fastball low for a ball. 2-2.
Well, this guy's really eating up some innings for this team. He's over the 60 pitch mark right now. And I tell you what, that's a lot of pitches for a middle relief pitcher.
He's ready. The 2-2 pitch. And he gets under that one. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. Changeup swung on and missed. That's the out, number 2.
Working the sequence of pitches very well today. Going hard in, soft away with the changeup.
And Delgado's batting. And he needs to come through here with 2 down.
Infield got to play back in this situation and get the out at the easiest base.
Two outs, bases loaded. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1.
If the hitter pulls the trigger on this, he's got a chance to drive the ball. He opened up, was out in front, but the inside changeup can be dangerous.
Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws on to first, side is retired. And heading to the dugout, Josh Johnson. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. So Adam Jones leading it off. Look at the matchup, 246 against the Blue Jays. And the pitch to Jones. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
I think right now offensively you've got to start getting base runners, get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits, you don't need home runs, you need base runners.
Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that's a knock for Jones. So that brings Alexei Ramirez up.
Let's take a peek back to last year and check out the season that Adam Jones had and how he ranked. Second in triples, 12th in batting average, and he was a hit machine last year, ranked in the top 15 in hits, showing that great eye-hand coordination to put the ball in play.
No one out and a runner on first. He delivers. A swing and a miss. Ramirez, strike one. Hit in the air. That's one away. Here's a look at the teams that drummed up the extra base hits last year. Our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Red Sox second. Third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Twins. And at number 5 on the list, the Rays.
Well, look for the ball to be rattled around in the gaps in this game. The balls are going to be hitting the wall. Extra base hits galore with these two teams, two of the best at it last year in the league. And I tell you what, these guys love to hit the ball in the gaps and get in scoring position with one swing of the bat.
Here's Crawford's first look. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball one. Career numbers, a .317 average off the Blue Jays. Swung on and ripped towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Crawford. Good offensive chance here.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. And Cano ready for the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Swung on, line to right field. And that'll put Cano on first.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far, and it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
So Chris Davis, RBI chance. Late in the game, his team down big, but he's got a chance to cut into that deficit, Steve.
But Gary, they're just looking for a big hit right here to keep this rally going and try to get within tying distance.
Three on and 1 out. Here it comes. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. The career average, .275 off Toronto. Ready with a 1-0. Big swing on this one. Chasing it, warning track wall. A grand slam home run. It's getting interesting. They seem to be out of the game. The monster grand slam brings them to within 1. Now a look at the win expectancy graph and how that grand salami has helped the cause. Boy, what a shot. A grand slam home run on a pitch that if he doesn't swing is a ball.
Well, he said 4 because it was so low and it was a golf swing, and he did get 4, a grand slam. Jose Bautista coming up to the plate in a critical situation in this game, Gary. Let's see if he can get the job done.
This is a big moment in this game as we're in the top half of the inning here, and he represents the tying run.
Now, Gary, if I had to pick one player to hit in this situation, this is the guy. Now, Toronto's pitching just getting torn up, Gary. They need to get out of this inning and regroup.
It is the last inning. Pitchers staring in a very tight situation.
But Gary, both these guys clearly recognize the magnitude of this situation. One swing of the bat ties it up. The pitcher's going to try to make his best pitch.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Now picking up 4 big runs in an inning, that goes a long way to cutting the deficit and getting you back into a ball game.
Here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Strike 3 swung on by Jose Bautista. No luck on that cut.
Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good two-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact. Jacoby Ellsbury getting an opportunity to really impact this game. Could be an interesting showdown to watch right here.
What he's trying to do at the plate here in the last inning is get this ball game tied up.
Gary, the key is to not let him get on base. Clearly he doesn't want to give up a home run, but he wants to keep him off base and keep the tying run from coming to the plate.
Base is empty with 2 outs. And he starts Ellsbury out. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Last year, 3 for 13 off the Blue Jays here in Toronto. The pitch. Inside with a fastball, 2-0. He pours one in there, and it's 2-1.
Well, he gets a strike on that pitch, but he certainly didn't hit his spot. He's got to get that down on his own.
Two-one pitch. Now Ellsbury, 3-1 count. He'll look for his pitch.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Fastball is in there, now 3-2.
Well, he couldn't have asked for a better pitch. He lights the ball down the middle like every hitter, and he got a fastball. You got to swing the bat.
He strikes him out, and this ball game is over. They could not get that potential tying run on base.
Well, Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Now a look at our player of the game. A standout performance deserving of the recognition today.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
So, for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.